welcome to today's Peaky Card reading. Today's topic is how do people describe you to others these days? And for that, as usual, you have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. Now let's get started. Guys, if you like my content, then please hit the like button, share and subscribe. And without much delay, wishing you a Merry Christmas and let's get started. Hello, pile one. First, let me wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. Alright, so now let's see how do people describe you to others these days. Clearly, okay, the Fool card. Trust me, guys, I do not go through your piles. I just like shuffle it and put it in front of the camera because shuffling takes a lot of time for me. So that's why I do not shuffle it on camera. But if I do the live, then I'll try and shuffle it in front of you guys. Alright, the Fool card. Clearly, I'm getting that you guys are uh, you're very enthusiastic about life. A lot of you are very entrepreneurial. A lot of you have got some startup, maybe even if it's a side hustle of yours. You're very excited about life. Like, that's how people describe you, as somebody who is full of life energy, somebody who's very vibrant, willing to make the mistakes and get up and start afresh. That can very energetic, enthusiastic, vibrant, colorful, very childlike. A lot of you could, the negative part is maybe the wisdom part is a little less, maybe you are a little bit gullible. So but that's how you're being described by others. Like, how do people describe you to others? That's how people, like, somebody who is very energetic and enthusiastic but at the same time pretty childlike, which is positive and negative. Like, you could be a little less wise or less like more gullible. So that's dependent upon you guys. All right, two of pentacles. People also feel that you are a person who is very good at multitasking. A lot of you are actually your own business owners or want to own something of your own, or maybe you have a side hustle along with a day job and you want to turn it into your full-time stuff. All right, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm having a stuffy nose. I was suffering from fever last 3 days, so that's why no video. So please bear with me. Now, you are a solid multitasker. You are a person who is so good at multitasking. You are so good at doing so many things. A lot of you are very dynamic, like you're good at multiple things actually. That could also be the thing, but mostly I'm seeing a lot of you being very entrepreneurial in nature. That's how you're being described. Yeah, a lot of, like, I'm getting like serious entrepreneurial vibes, or somebody who works multiple jobs and you have worked very hard. I'm seeing you work very hard, very determined, very success oriented. I'm seeing some major breakthroughs coming your way. You getting a lot of success on things that you've been working on. Like, you are being described as somebody who is very dynamic, very entrepreneurial, somebody who has worked very hard on something, and now those situations are giving you the fruits of your labor. You guys are testing a breakthrough or a success after a long period of hard work. That's what, like, I'm saying. That's how people, like, people are also noticing the newfound success that you have got, or you are expecting some major return on something that you have worked very hard on. Six of Pentacles. For a lot of you, you could be Librans. I'm seeing you are a person who is excuse me, you are a person who is very charitable. You are known for your donations. You are known for good things that you do for others. You are a person who is so good at donations and charities and stuff like that. And I'm seeing you are known for your charitable activities. You are known for your noble deeds. A lot of you do a lot of volunteer work. Maybe you give away a significant amount of your earnings to others, and people really respect you for that. You're very good. Like, I'm seeing you guys are hitting some major milestones in life and people are describing you. your story as a success story. Like earlier, people used to call you a person who was very ambitious, somebody who had a lot of potential. But today, people describe you as somebody who is making it really big in life, who has arrived at last. That's what I can see. All right, Four of Cups, but in reverse. All right. So, what I can see is, you know what? The Four of Cups, you have been through a lot of failures. What this person is dismayed at are the failures that they have faced, but what they didn't see are, like, life was showing them two more cups. Like, and when it comes it in reverse, what typically I'm seeing is, any kind of failures, any kind of like unsuccessful attempt, nothing could deter you. You kept on chasing your dreams. That's how people describe you. Like, this is a person who, like, whom nothing can, like, deter them from chasing their dreams, from chasing their priorities in life. You are a person who knows exactly what they want out of their lives, and you are totally unapologetic about chasing your dreams. And in the face of severe harshness and impediments, like several number of failures, people literally like picking at you, that is the time when you guys kept on moving ahead. Six of Wands, you are a person, I'm saying, like, you are being described as a person who is very ambitious, very determined, very goal oriented, very focused, very you are a very ambitious soul. You, like, people say that this is a person who is tasting success after a long time, but they never give up hope. They kept on fueling their ambitions, and that's why they have been able to reach the position that they have reached today. That's how people describe you today. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you are a very hardworking soul, hardworking, determined kind of a soul. Somebody who has worked so hard in their life to reach wherever they have. B, I can see you are a person, with this reverence, you have a lot of ancestral blessings on you as well. A lot of ancestral blessings. A lot of people really uh, people from your past, like ancestors, they are also very pleased. They are like, people around you are flabbergasted by how hardworking you are, how determined you are. You are one of those people who, like, who can push through, is really emotionally, mentally capable of pushing through all the difficulties that came their way. Two of Wands, you are a person who is extremely competitive, very, not just competitive, you are so competitive, ambitious also. You, like, even if you are like in the competition with your best friend or your siblings or your significant other, you still do not let them win. You try to give your level best. You're a very, like, maybe for a lot of you it doesn't show on the surface, like, how competitive this person is. One sec, guys. Sorry, my nose is totally stuffed. You, like, it doesn't show on the surface. A lot of you have a very calm water kind of a surface situation, but deep inside, deep within you, you are a very competitive soul. That's what I can see. Wheel of Fortune, you are a person who is extremely, like, with, Wheel of Fortune typically tells me that this is a person who has worked hard to turn their fate in their favor. The wheels of fate has turned in your favor with your hard work. Literally, number 10 in tarot shows new beginning. A lot of you literally have started a new life of opulence, abundance, things that you can afford today. 3 years back you couldn't even imagine. That is the scenario I can see for yourself. Chariot, you are a person who is progressing ahead, who is literally going ahead in life and achieving things. You are a person where like you don't stay stuck with your past failures, past things that didn't work out. Instead, you are in a go 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 mode, like a proactive mode. Like people literally call you a person who is extremely proactive, very determined. They know what they want out of their life and are willing to go after it no matter what. All right, guys, up until now, if you like my content, then guys, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to restart my channel, and your support means the world to me, really. Thank you. The magician card, clearly, people say rather that you have infinite potential about you know, remember, always remember that the magician has all the four elements of nature to them, and they are literally the alchemists of their own lives, of their own destinies. That's how people see you as well. Like, you are literally the makers of your own destiny. You are the alchemist of your own destiny. You have created your own destiny. You are a person who knows what is right for themselves, and you are literally, you have created everything in your life from scratch. That's how, like a very self-made magical kind of a person. Yeah, you're also very supportive. You know what? Excuse me. Queen of Wands is a person who has achieved things in life, who has a position, and now they use their position to support others. You are a very supportive, you know, with this and the charitable card, Six of Pentacles. What I'm saying is, you're a very supportive person. You know, when life gets difficult, how difficult it can get. That's something that you have endured and faced in your life, and today you try. I really, I beg your pardon, guys. My voice is just totally choked. My mic, everything included, my voice is so choked that it's probably like, I don't know. Just bear with me. Thank you. You are a very supportive, kind of a person. That's how people describe you as. Nine of Pentacles, you are a person who is extremely, you know, with this magician and Nine of Pentacles, you have a life of abundance today, which you have manifested into being. Yeah, you are a very kind person, compassionate, kind, very gentle. You're very good with kids. You would make a fantastic parent if you're not a parent already. If you are a parent, you are a fantastic parent. That's what people tell you. Yeah, Ten of Cups, a lot of them would actually want to have a family and kids with you if you are single, if that's a possible thing. That, because you know, you are the kind of a person whom people would want to have a family with. Walk through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. You are a person who is like, you know, walking through your fears typically is telling me that you are a person who has faced their fears head on and have moved on in life. What that says is, you, a lot of you could be Scorpios, you faced a lot of impediments, but nothing could deter you from achieving your goals. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. You are a person whose intuitions and instincts are also very, very strong, and people talk about it. A lot of you probably could be related, like deeply connected to spirituality and occult as well. Peacock, let yourself stand out and be noticed. I'm seeing that you guys are getting a lot of attention. People are talking about it. You know, you are now literally resplendent in your own glory. That kind of a scene I'm seeing. Like, you are like a peacock, a beautiful peacock. Like, you have evolved into a beautiful peacock today, and people are talking about it. You guys are celebrating some major milestones. I'm repeatedly getting that. Either you have already doing it, you have already done it, you're doing it now, or you're about to do it in next 3 to 6 months, provided you keep on walking the way you are. I'm seeing you have some really awesome work ethics. Like people also talk about that as well. See from a higher perspective, people talk about you being a naturally born leader. A lot of you have natural leadership qualities about you. Some of you could be project managers at work, team leads, project leads, those kind of positions, or some administrative positions, or you have your own business where you are the boss and under you a lot of people and a lot of freelancers actually work. Those kind of situations I can see. Camel, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Literally, you are one of those people who has gotten through a lot of challenges in their life to reach wherever they have. You have been through a lot of challenges, a lot of bullying, a lot of failures. You have faced a lot of failures. During those times you literally felt like giving up. A part of you, I mean, we are all humans, right? A part of us, when you're not getting the desired results, we want to give up. You were no different, but from there you pulled yourself out of that situation. You pulled your socks up and you kept on working on your own self, on your own stuff. And today life has really blessed you with a lot of things that you could barely think about 3 to 5 years back. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Clearly, what I'm seeing is, first of all, you guys are extremely empathetic and compassionate. That's something that I've been getting repeatedly. And people talk about that this is a person who has gained a lot of prominence in the society. But in spite of that, they are equally humble. Humility is a part of your integral character. It is an integral part of your character. Secondly, a lot of you tend to connect very well like this with nature. You surround yourself with a lot of nature, plants, pets. Maybe a lot of you are into some kind of occult practices, maybe into meditation, into law of attraction. Maybe that's not something that gives you money, but that's something that keeps you more focused towards your life in general. Direction guardian, choose your path. I'm saying that you are a person who is literally walking on a chosen path. You are a person who is literally doing their best to do what they can in their life. You are a person who is very determined about their lives, who is very determined about their, like, what their priorities are. I am seeing that you are a person, literally people say that this is a person who knows what they want out of their life. They are literally the chosen one for a lot of things. You have a lot of goodwill going on. A lot of people literally talk about how good, like, societally you are a contributor, you are a donator in your society. That's what I can see. Knight, be brave and honest. You are, like, people literally call you a very brave person, a very honest person, somebody who is very honest, very determined, very focused. You are known for your bravery. You are known for your a lot of things that are related to your integrity, humility, hard work. These are the things that people talk about. Elements, you had the magician card as far as I can recall, and this elements. Oh god, my brain is not working properly, I guess. Literally, people see you as a magician of your own destiny. You are being seen as somebody excuse me, you're being seen as somebody who has created their own destiny, who has literally managed to manifest their current reality into being with their own manifestation capabilities. Yes, a lot of you are very big believers of law of attraction, law of manifestation, and law of assumptions. Maybe those names related to Neville Goddard, Eckhart Tolle, those names are very significant. They play a significant, or their books maybe play a significant role in your life. Boar, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. You are like a boar. People see you like this boar, like somebody who has a lot of issues in life, problems in life, but you chose to face your problems head on. We all have problems. Some of us tend to shy away, trying to hide. But you, my dear pal number one, you, my friend, are the ones who prefer to face their problems and get out of it. A brave, honest, courageous kind of a person is how people will describe you to others. All right, gorilla. Take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Yes, people talk about how good you are with your family members, not just with outsiders who are the have nots of the society, but also with the people at your own place. In a way, as they say, charity begins at home. Since you have a bit more than others, God, the universe has given you, have blessed you, you try to share your wealth with others as well. Prosperity lies ahead. Taurus new moon. A lot of you could be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Prosperity lies ahead. Literally, people think that you're already doing pretty well, but you're meant for bigger milestones in life, bigger, better things in life. Gray. Endings are inevitable. You are a person who are like, you have seen a lot of endings, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of disappointments in life. But is earlier you, younger you, had a difficulty there, but today you're being seen as somebody who has evolved, who has learned to accept that life, like with time, life changes, and that's how things are. Which justice is coming. A lot of you, for you, justice is very important. You are a very just kind of. Libra can be significant. Some of you could be related to the law, legal, paralegal, advocacy of some sort. But here, what you're known as is mostly known for is you tend to stand up all the time, and like you lend your voice to those who doesn't have a voice. Typically, I'm hearing a lot of animal right activists, LGBT right activists, climate right activists can be seen. Okay, release your guilt. You are a person who has at last managed to release their guilt, who has at last managed to, like, what, releasing your guilt literally tells me that you have become at last a person who has embraced themselves unapologetically. Earlier you would say yes to a lot of situation where you needed to say no, but you would say yes because that's what seemed right. Today you try not to deprive yourself. You have learned to prioritize your own self. Exactly, be your own first priority. Like, people have started respecting you more. Moment we start respecting our own selves, people around us also follow through with that as well, and that is something that is happening with you. Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Yeah, you are a person who is not really very afraid to sing. Literally, you sing and dance to the bits of your own tunes. You are very much a very sovereign, independent kind of a person. That's what people say about you to others. All right, my dear pile number one, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation, guys. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello, pile 2. Let's see, how do people describe you to others. First of all, let me wish you guys Merry Christmas and let's get started. Okay, clearly you guys are feisty and fiery and very driven, and especially you tend to always stand up against injustices. A lot of you could be lawyers or like into paralegal advocates, or some kind of advocacy could be the scene. Or maybe you are known to stand up against injustices. People describe you as somebody who does not and cannot tolerate and taking BS from others. Even when you see that other people who cannot stand up for themselves, you tend to stand up if you feel like some kind of justice has not been delivered. All right. So, you have got a past or a situation you have been into where you have to say goodbye to a lot of, like, there was a time when you felt literal justice was not delivered to you. I'm sorry guys, I've got cold and I was like really ill last 3 days, so my nose is totally stuffy, so my voice has changed, so please bear with me. Eight of Cups, clearly you have been through a phase where you felt emotionally drained, and at last you had to say goodbye to a lot of narcissistic, self centric, selfish jerks, and you felt like justice was not delivered. It's because of those situations you had to go through a lot of hardships, especially the financial ones. Maybe a lot of them actually did some financial abuse to you. You had to let go of things which were like justly and aptly yours, but you had to let go of those. Excuse me. And things started to change once you left them. You know, people also describe you as somebody who is more stoic, somebody who is a quiet, intelligent observer. Like, you are a person who is extremely justice driven, very fierce, but you like to keep to yourself till somebody rubs you the wrong way, or till you see some kind of injustice happening, some kind of wrong things are happening. Other than that, you are a more of a stoic kind of a person, more like this hermit energy. I can see that people describe you as such as well. You have been through a lot of trouble in your near past, where it's because of other people that your life was really destroyed. It was because of other people that your life was really disturbed, and today you're getting it all back, it all together. Page of Swords, you are a person who is at last standing up against a lot of nonsense, who is today a lot wiser, a lot driven. There was a time a lot of you fell into the clutches of addictions, overthinking, imposter syndrome. Excuse me, excuse me. Literally, you fell into the clutches of imposter syndrome, but today, not so anymore. Today, you no longer care. When the detractors try to pull you down, you no longer care. You instead try to, like, literally be and stay as strong as you possibly can be and focus on the positives in life, and that has really helped you. People really call you a successful person, somebody who is very driven and focused. You're also a very wise person. You're like a mentor figure. A lot of people tend to look up to you, especially younger people tend to look up to you. I'm seeing a lot of you could be counselors, career counselors to therapists, somebody who has endured and have learned from their practical experiences in life, and you try to impart that today. Like, people know that they can't get away with lies and cheating and manipulation. Like, literally what I'm seeing is you are like, when manipulators tend to stay the heck away from you because they know that they can't get away with their lies and cheating with you anymore. Six of Pentacles, you are a person who is also very nice and kind, especially to young kids and small children, like those who are at the like vulnerable stages of life. Yeah, a lot of you could be animal right activists, child right activists. People also say that if you are a parent, you are a fantastic parent. If you are not, like, a lot of your friends and your colleagues tend to park their pets and kids with you, knowing very well, fully well, that you will take very good care of those. Eight of Pentacles, you are a person who is like, you are a workaholic person. I'm seeing there was a time when you learned how important was money to you, how important, like, there was a time when you were either like you were qualified but jobless, or in a situation where you felt, excuse me, totally helpless, totally like not knowing what to do with your life, being totally betrayed, backstabbed, and that, like, in a very stressful situation that made you fall into the clutches of maybe emotional issues to addiction. I'm seeing that part, like maybe I'm not good enough syndrome pretty strong. But today you have come out of that shell, and like, how did you do it? You guys immersed yourself into your work, and that is giving you a lot of success that you always desired for. Yeah, I can see a fiery, feisty person, somebody who knows how to stand their ground, who has a voice of their own, who has an opinion of their own. That's how people describe you to others, that this is a very opinionated, very strong kind of a personality, somebody who cannot be influenced very easily, somebody who knows what is right for them, who knows what is right for the whole situation that they are in. Five of Wands, yeah, you are a very competitive, like when it comes to your work especially, you do not let others, like even a small, like you do not keep any stone unturned when it comes to your work. You are very determined, passionate, driven. You know what, you've suffered, I'm seeing especially in the financial and career aspect. There was a time when you felt like even my career is not going as planned, so what am I doing with my life? And literally you restarted your career. You are a person who is extremely driven, very focused, extremely, like, you are driven, focused, and you know what to do with your life today. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, okay. So a lot of you could be also like attracted towards pile one, but I'm seeing like certain part of it, not everything, but certain part of it are actually, maybe the circumstances are different, but certain parts of it are absolutely relatable. Wheel of Fortune, you guys are being seen as totally self-made people, somebody's, those people who started their life from career from scratch. Like literally a lot of you lost everything that you once had and had to restart, and from there you have come a long way in life. Five of Wands, you're a very stable person. You know what I'm seeing is, especially in today's day and age, we tend to freak out. We have this sense of immediate gratification when things just don't go as per our current expectation. We tend to freak out, but you are not one of those. You are a person who has seen way worse, who is very stable. Like, I'm saying you're very good at maintaining, like, managing emergency. A lot of you could be firefighters, to those people who are like emergency workers of some sort. And because you are a very emotionally, especially very stable, you tend to stay during the emergency situations, because you know you have faced a lot worse. Almost people describe your stability as a karmic calm. All right, guys, up until now, if you like my content, then please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Guys, your support means the world to me. I'm trying to restart my channel, so if you like my content, do support my channel. Thank you. Two of Pentacles, you are a person, you know, you have been described as somebody who is multifaceted, multi-talented. You have a lot of talent, you have a lot of like multiple talents about you, and people really talk about it. A lot of you could be a great chef and a great coder. I'm just giving an example where you're great at two to three things and totally unrelated they are. Nine of Cups, yeah. People say also that you are a person who has managed to manifest some major stuffs in life. You have managed to manifest the dreams, the life of your dreams. Like, you have literally manifested those things in life which you could once only think of and dream of. That's what I'm saying. Nine of Wands, you are a person who is very desirable. Like, people describe you as somebody who is extremely desirable, somebody. Also, a lot of you could be Leos, Sagittarius, and Aries, very driven, feisty, fiery. Six of Pentacles, you're also a very, you're a giver, very compassionate, known for your charitable works, known for your donations, very giving, nurturing, caring kind of a person. King of Pentacles, yeah. You are a person who has literally made your life from scratch. You literally recreated your life from the scratch Two of Cups, yeah. I can see a lot of you being very, very romantic, very much like a lot of you are, with this Nine of Wands and Two of Cups, you guys are very desirable. A lot of people are crushing on you. Literally, that's what people talk about. The see, they have a big fan following. People just love them. A lot of people would love to date you for sure. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. You're a very stable person, somebody who lives their life with an attitude of gratitude. See, he's appreciating all the stability and wealth because there was a time he had lost everything. So, when most of us tend to take things for granted, you clearly don't. Nine of Pentacles, you are a person who, like, people say that you are somebody who lives an abundant life. Like, I love this bright yellow color. Everything that you wished for is there in your life today, in spite of all the challenges you've faced. Track down your fears and desires. You are a person who believes that one should face their fears like head on and move ahead. You are somebody who is also very awakened, energetically very upgraded at a very higher situation, because you have really an awakened individual in general. Winter, take care of your needs. You are a person who is so good at, like, you are a person who has endured the winters of your life. You have endured a lot of hardship on your own, in a very determined, gritty person, where you learn when you're going through the winters. We do not have a lot of friends in life then, right? We learn how to take care of ourselves on our own. We learn to become more self-reliant. Yeah, I love this kind of interconnected messages. The cat, a cat, first of all, it shows how self reliant and independent you are. It's time to strike out on your own, yes, and relinquish your over dependency on others. You are a very self reliant person and a very dependable person as well. That's how you're being described. Trust the unknown. You know what? You have a lot of faith in the universe. Even when things were not looking good for you, you guys had a lot of faith, and that is something that I can see is has really changed the game for you. Wolf, devote the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. You are a person, who is like this lonely wolf, a hermit, a lonely wolf, somebody who does their stuff on their own and don't mess with others unnecessarily until somebody messes with them. Once somebody messes with you, you can totally rip them apart. You have faced a lot of betrayal and backstabbing in life, so you are very good at recognizing the manipulators. This is a repeat message for sure. All right, make plans and focus. People also say that this is a very focus oriented person, somebody who, this is a very regimented, disciplined, focused kind of a person, somebody who values their own time and that of others. Like, literally, you have a time block calendar. You're that focused, that disciplined. Shaman, trust in the higher forces. You are somebody who has a lot of faith in the higher forces. You are somebody, literally, trust in the unknown and in the higher forces. You are somebody who has a lot of faith in the universe, because people also feel that you are somebody who has manifested this from the scratch, because you guys, most of you have had to restart, maybe in your mid 30s, mid 40s, you had to restart. Everything that you thought once were your own were all taken away from you, and today you have a lot more than what you could imagine having once. Falcon, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. I'm seeing that you are a person who is very good, who is a hermit, quietly observant person, very good at identifying the opportunities that are there. So maybe some people will call you opportunistic because you are very good. Like, life gives opportunities to everybody. It's up to us whether we make correct usage of those opportunities that life throws at you. You are one of those people who is very good at making usage of the opportunities. Honeybee, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority. You know what? You are a very compassionate person. Very, very compassionate. Very, very, nurturing, caring, empathetic. Also, with the honeybee, what I can see, busy like a bee, as they call it, you are that way. You are always like your 24/7 walk routine is usually very, very busy. It keeps you busy all the day. Rattlesnake, the experiences that you are presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. A lot of you could be actually healers, healer to a therapist, to a spiritual teacher, to a public speaker, to a teacher, because you have gained knowledge through your own life. Somebody who has grown in their current situation and are now imparting the knowledge. Yeah, you are being described as somebody who is very bright, very, very fiery, somebody who is very dynamic, very happy. In spite of everything, you do not carry your baggages of the past with you. Yes, that's the thing. You do not carry around your baggages of past. You do not carry you have healed yourself from the past trauma, and now you're trying to heal others from the same. Don't dim to fit in. You are a person who does not believe in dimming their lights. You are a person who does not believe in dimming to fit in. You don't believe in dimming your own light. You believe that you are good enough. If someone else feels insecure around you, it's their problem. There was a time where you were totally apologetic even for your own presence, but today it's not so anymore, thankfully. Show the world the real you. Aquarius can be significant. A lot of you are actually pretty ahead of your times. Pretty could be described as somebody who's pretty wacky, out of the box thinker. I'm seeing a lot of you being very, you know, very research oriented. Could be researchers, could be into some bleeding edge, not even cutting edge, but bleeding edge technologies, maybe into crypto. Maybe some of you have gained money through investments in crypto or some kind of coding, something which is way ahead of its time, like AI, chat GPT, crypto, things that are totally new. A lot of north node related, Rahu related stuffs. I can see computers, laptops, and they are a part of our lives. But you like using that social media influencer. I can see some of you becoming popular on social media. That could also be the case. MU, this is a good time to go on a new adventure. You guys are going out on a fresh adventure, and that's for sure. Phoenix, how is that for a happily ever after? You are a person, a phoenix is like rising from the ashes like a phoenix. Oh my goodness, it's so apt. Absolutely, you guys literally rose from the ashes, and that's what people describe you as a phoenix, somebody who has been through some real tower moments in their lives, but has come out as a stronger, more determined person. Something that couldn't kill you made you stronger. That's what has happened. Take control of your own narrative. You are a person who can no longer be guided, can be controlled by others. Lioness, you have earned all your stripes. You know what? You have a lot of emotional scars, but today you do not let them determine the path of your life. Today you do not let the scars, you wear them like a badge of honor instead of being ashamed and embarrassed because of them. All right, pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation, guys. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Your support would mean the world to me. Thank you. Namaste.